Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. Tonight we're unraveling a tale that will make you think twice before wandering through any fields at dusk. Brace yourselves for the eerie legend of the Scarecrow. In the heart of rural America, nestled between vast fields of corn and wheat, lies a small forgotten town named Miller's Hollow. This town was like many others, with hardworking farmers and quaint old-fashioned houses. But Miller's Hollow harbored a dark secret, one that the townsfolk rarely spoke of: the legend of the Scarecrow. The story began many years ago when a group of students from the nearby college decided to explore the rural legends of the area for a school project. They had heard whispers of an old, cursed scarecrow that haunted the fields of Miller's Hollow. Intrigued, they set out to uncover the truth behind the legend. The group consisted of 5 friends: Emily, Jack, Sarah, Brian, and Lisa. Armed with cameras and flashlights, they drove out to the outskirts of Miller's Hollow one crisp autumn evening. The sun was setting, casting long shadows over the landscape as they arrived at the abandoned farm that was said to be the home of the Scarecrow. The farm had been deserted for years, its buildings in disrepair and its fields overgrown. The students felt a chill as they stepped onto the property, the air heavy with an unsettling silence. They made their way to the center of the field, where an old tattered scarecrow stood. It was an eerie sight, with hollow eyes made from blackened buttons and a mouth sewn into a sinister grin. "This must be it," Jack said, setting up his camera to record their findings. As they began their investigation, Emily recounted the legend. According to the story, this scarecrow was created by a farmer named Samuel Whitaker to protect his crops. But Samuel was a cruel man, and he used dark magic to bring the scarecrow to life. It's said that the scarecrow turned on him, killing him and anyone else who dared to enter the field. "Sounds like a campfire tale to me," Brian scoffed, though his nervousness was evident. As night fell, the group split up to cover more ground. Emily and Jack headed towards the dilapidated barn, while Sarah, Brian, and Lisa stayed near the scarecrow. The wind rustled through the corn stalks, creating an eerie symphony that set their nerves on edge. Inside the barn, Emily and Jack discovered old journals belonging to Samuel Whitaker. The entries detailed his descent into madness, his obsession with protecting his crops, and his eventual creation of the scarecrow using forbidden rituals. One entry in particular caught their attention. "The scarecrow demands a soul to remain bound. Without it, he will come for mine." Meanwhile, back at the scarecrow, Sarah felt a cold breeze brush against her skin. "Did you feel that?" she asked, looking around nervously. "Probably just the wind," Lisa replied, though she was equally uneasy. Suddenly, the scarecrow's head turned, its button eyes locking onto Sarah. She screamed, stumbling backward. Brian and Lisa rushed to her side, their flashlights flickering as they pointed them at the scarecrow. To their horror, it began to move, its limbs creaking as it stepped off its post. "Run!" Brian shouted, grabbing Sarah's hand. They sprinted towards the barn, where they found Emily and Jack. "The scarecrow! It's alive!" Lisa gasped. Without hesitation, the group fled the farm, the sound of the scarecrow's footsteps echoing behind them. They reached their car and sped away, the scarecrow's twisted grin the last thing they saw in the rearview mirror. The next day, the students returned to town, shaken but determined to share their story. They presented their findings to their professor, who was skeptical but intrigued. As they recounted their experience, they realized they had left the journals behind in their haste. Curiosity got the better of them, and they decided to go back to the farm to retrieve the journals. This time, they went during the day, hoping that daylight would offer some protection. However, when they arrived, the scarecrow was gone, and the field was eerily quiet. They searched the barn, finding the journals undisturbed. As they left, Emily noticed a new entry in one of the journals. "The scarecrow has found a new soul. He will protect the fields once more." Realizing the danger, the group hurried back to their car, vowing never to return to Miller's Hollow. They left the town behind, but the memory of the scarecrow haunted them forever. That's it for tonight's story, folks. Remember, some legends are better left alone, and some secrets are too dark to uncover. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time with another chilling tale.